We're going to start this video by answering the burning question of how the heck do you earn $200 as a beginner nurse life coach? And then I'll give you the backstory on the specialty itself. I've been a full-time private practice nurse coach since 2017, and I've been a pioneer in taking certified nurse coaches and mentoring them to monetize their skill set. Many students charge about $1,800 for a 3-month nurse life coaching package, which offers their clients 9 one-hour sessions over the course of 3 months with other deliverables involved, but this ends up being actually paid $200 an hour for the coaching itself. Now, this is an average package rate being charged in all 50 states by over 300 or more of our previous students. We geeked out and tracked monthly revenue from all of our students for the last 3 years, and this is to be sure that it's not clickbait and is actually evidence-based. How did this specialty start? Well, nurse coaching emerged about 20 years ago as a recognized specialty with early thought leaders like Barbara Dossi, Susan Luck, Jean Watson contributing to the formal development. The American Holistic Nurses Association played a pivotal role in formalizing this specialty, and in 2013, the American Holistic Nurse Credentialing Center began offering the board exam, the certification NCBC. Our baby specialty is really only about 11 years old and is growing rapidly. And what I've noticed over the years is that 6-figure full-time practices are mostly nurse life coaches. After researching pricing trends, life coaching rates are approximately 110% higher than health coaching rates in the United States. Also, newsflash, our health is a part of our life. Part of the reason healthcare is in such a mess is because we keep trying to separate our health from our life. Clients need coaches that are 100% comfortable supporting them in every area, not just diet and exercise and physical health. So now that you know a little bit about the nurse life coaching private practice opportunities, I want to focus on the nurse coach departments that are beginning to pop up all over the United States. Nurse health coaching is awesome for patients, but nurse life coaching is the skill required to support staff in organizations. At the time of this video, we're hoping to see a published study on the effectiveness of having nurse coaches on staff and the direct reduction in staff turnover. But anecdotal evidence suggests 1 session per month for a nurse reduces turnover by 5 to 40%. Now, how does this work exactly? Well, until the study's published, we won't know exactly, but I can give you my educated opinion after coaching human beings for over 7,000 hours. Every human being has 7 basic needs. You listening to this has 7 basic needs. I'm going to tell you what they are. Certainty and stability. We want to know that our needs are going to be taken care of, that there's some predictability to our life. This is where people say, I want something stable. I want something where I feel like I know how I'm going to earn and I'm always going to have a job. And many nurses, we get into this profession because we know we have job security. There's always been a nursing shortage. There'll always be a job that we can do. And that seems to be in direct conflict with the next human need that we're going to talk about, which is uncertainty and variety. We also do not want to live in Groundhog's Day. Am I right? For those of you who are travel nurses or that you found yourself going on lots of vacations, or maybe you're a thrill seeker, there's all sorts of ways that we get this need met. And all of us have some degree of a need for some uncertainty, some surprise, some adventure, and variety. And the next human need, basic human need, which nurses tend to have as a top one, is love and connection. As human beings, we are not meant to do this human experience alone. We all crave love and acceptance and connection to other human beings. The 4th one is growth. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in my nursing career, every time I would learn 90% of what I needed to know about my current role, I would start getting the itch to move or to change specialties or to change something up because I always wanted to grow. In fact, for me, a sense of being stagnant, it's actually so painful for me. And I know a lot of you too. So this is why us nurses, we're perpetual students. We're going back, we're getting the degree. We're going to go back and become a nurse coach, even just for this, of wanting to grow. And the next one, which a lot of people don't want to admit, but is really present, is a need for significance. We want to be noticed for our contributions to the world. We don't want to fade into the background necessarily. We want somebody to notice that we're doing a good job. The need for significance can show up as a desire to be competitive, to be the best at something. The desire for significance can be subconscious desire to get nominated for a Daisy Award. We all have this desire. And the next one, which is so huge for nurses, is the need to contribute. I am on phone calls all the time with nurses from all over the country. And a lot of times you're seeking nurse coaching because you say to me, Laura, I'm not making a difference. I'm giving my patients medications, pushing them out the door, nothing ever changes. And there's this sense that when you're gone, what contribution have you left the world? And this can be a symptom of the system itself. It's that need to contribute isn't getting met by your career. Now, after polling 2,000 nurses with our personality test, I can say with great confidence that nurses' top 3 human needs are contribution, love and connection, and growth. In 1 hour per month, the nurses working with a nurse life coach in organizations, they're starting to get those needs met or changing their perspective so that they can get those needs met in their current role. Now, that's pretty simple. 6 hours in 6 months helps nurses get their basic human needs met. Now, this framework of basic human needs, it comes from Tony Robbins. It's way more in depth and bigger, and I absolutely am not doing it justice. But organizations that think pizza parties and shift differentials are the way to our hearts, they're missing the mark. That's not going to retain our nurses. Our hearts are so much bigger than that, and nurse coaching offers a path to more fulfillment for our nurses. If you're watching this, you're likely looking for more purpose in your career. Now, nurse life coach certification is cheaper than getting your master's or your NP or your CRNA. And spoiler alert, half of our students have advanced degrees. The training itself will create a monetizable skill set and put you at the forefront of innovation. Download our 55-page book about earning 6 figures as a nurse life coach to learn more and see some real life case studies and examples of nurses like you redefining their career.